To the next segula for Arichut Yamim, and it has to do with Mezuzah. Baal Shem Tov comments. He says, "Tizaher shelo latet et Mezuzah bechli barzel." Do not put a mezuzah in a case made out of metal. Ki barzel, it's the metal, mekatzer yamav shel adam, ve'mezuzah ma'arichet yamav shel adam. The mezuzah is meant to symbolically elongate the life of a person, because it says in there, Leman yirbu yamechem. But barzel, metal, is made to shorten a person's life, because what do you do with metal? You make swords, you make weapons out of it. We see this brought in halakha, that before benching, you should take off any metal knives from the table, from the pasuk, Lo tanif alea barzel. It says that if you have a mizbeach, they didn't put metal on the mizbeach. The table in your house has 4 legs, just like the mizbeach has 4 legs. So same thing over here. The mezuzah should not be made out of metal. He says it should be made out of wood, or it could be made out of silver, or it could be made out of plastic. Today, as a sofer, I will tell you, everybody, the fancier the mezuzah case you buy, the more the mezuzah gets ruined. I can't explain to you more than that, especially if you live in places that are very, very hot, or in places that rain a lot, and you put them on your outside door. Those metal mezuzot ruin the mezuzah, no matter if it's wrapped in parchment paper or plastic wrap. Therefore, the acrylic mezuzot that are waterproof with the plug, the cheapest one, with the plug on the bottom that's waterproof, I think personally, my opinion, from what I've seen, is the best one. Now the Zohar HaKadosh says, and the Tikkun Zohar, it says, Matzinu shetevat mezuzot. What is mezuzot? Tzeruf tevot zaz mavet. Zaz mavet, which means death will move away. That's the word mezuzot or mezuzat. So for that reason, it's a segula for Arichut Yamim to have a long life. Now the halakha of the day: if a person's in the middle of Pesukei DeZimra, which means from Baruch She'amar until Yishtabach, and the person needs to go to the bathroom, when should he say Asher Yatzar? So really, the rule is lechatchila, nothing should interrupt Pesukei DeZimra. Nothing. Not between and not in the middle. So between Yehi Kevod and Ashrei, you should have no interruptions. I'm just giving an example between those two. However, what if you had to go to the bathroom? You're not allowed to hold it in. So you could take off your tefillin, take off your talit, you go to the bathroom, you come out, don't say Asher Yatzar lechatchila over there at that point. Wait till you finish Yishtabach before the Kaddish of the Hazan. Once you finish Yishtabach, Pesukei DeZimra is finished now. So then you could say Asher Yatzar. That's the ideal time for you to say Asher Yatzar. Now, if a person knows himself, I'm going to forget. He says, I'm going to forget. If he's going to forget, then between Mizmorim, let's say between Yehi Kevod and Ashrei, fine, B'diavad, he can say Asher Yatzar over there, and he is interrupting. But the Mefarshim explained, but listen, he interrupted already by going to the bathroom. So if he interrupted already by going to the bathroom, let him finish the interruption with Asher Yatzar, then go back into Pesukei DeZimra. And you can rely on that too. However, again, lechatchila, it's good to wait until Yishtabach is finished and then say Asher Yatzar. However, there's one Asher Yatzar that this does not apply to. If, for whatever reason, in Birkot HaShachar, you didn't say Asher Yatzar, then wait till after Tefillah and remember and say it, just like you would for all the other Birkot HaShachar.